We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with my partner in crime, William Rupp, and the best producer in America, Evan Hand. Evan, I'll start with you. What's up, my brother?
Not much. I'm not doing too well though because 35% of people on the YouTube are not subscribed.
That's a problem. Should we? I think instead of rewarding people, we just start punishing them.
That's a valid punishment. Just
Yeah.
no giveaways anymore. Should we do that?
Done. No giveaways until we get up to what?
2,800.
Okay, cool. So that's a problem, guys. Start subscribing. Click the fucking subscribe button. Wake up. Do your job. You got to click one button. It's pretty simple. Just boom, click subscribe. Bill Rupp, how you doing, my friend?
I'm not doing too good either.
Wow, everyone's mad.
I think my fantasy team from the draft we had. Oh, you disappeared again.
I know. I see it. Something's going on. There's like a ghost on my computer right now where every 3 minutes it just clicks my video off. So just bear with me when that happens. It's gone.
I think my team that we drafted last night, my fantasy football movie team, is better, and you're in the lead, and I don't like it.
It's the worst. And we're going to talk about it on the show. We're going to have Evan Hand, who probably hasn't seen half the movies because he's a youngin'. We did a fantasy football. I know, I see it. We did a fantasy football draft yesterday with people from movies, Evan. So we did our all movie fantasy football draft.
Movie or
my
TV?
Team, what?
Movie or TV?
Movie or TV. And my team is clearly the best. Like, it's not even fucking close. Bill's is clearly the worst. And the fact that he's in second is insane because it was me, Ghost, Rackets, and Bill. I may just leave this fucking camera off because this is a nightmare.
Why is Tommy frozen on the YouTube?
Bro, there's a problem on the camera, Bill.
No. You're on the YouTube. You're frozen.
YouTube.
What do you mean?
Yeah, maybe just on mine.
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
No, actually, that's not fine.
Okay.
I have it. My other camera's not working.
All right,
I don't know why. The one on the left, I may just leave it like this. Seriously. Just fucking take a screenshot of me and put it in there. And this thing, I plug it in and it keeps switching off. So I don't know what the fuck it's doing this for. Maybe I need to just be a voice from the clouds. And there I am. And now I'm back. So this is going to be a problem. Let me unplug this and try this again. Try it in a different outlet of this adapter. But yeah, it's been driving me nuts all day. But anyway, my fantasy movie team is far better than Bill's. It's not even close. And
Negative.
Why don't we start there, Bill? Why don't you tell Evan who your starting quarterback is?
All right, so let me go to the thing so I can see my full team.
And we're going to talk about Aaron Rodgers, Juwan Howard, free basketball bats, NHL bats, the whole nine. But we first need to get your take on our
starting off at quarterback for Bill Rupp's team is Uncle Rico.
Okay. You can throw a ball over the mountains.
No, he said he could throw a ball over the mountain.
And he did hit Napoleon in the face while driving on a bicycle with a piece of steak. I mean, that's a pretty fucking good throw.
It was sidearm too.
Yeah, he throws like Mahomes.
Accurate.
Like,
So
I mean, like, that's great. Well, I mean, that's it. And then, I go to Tim Riggins from Friday Night Lights. I got Clifford Franklin from The Replacements. And then I have another wide receiver, Rashid Hot Hands Hannon from Little Giants.
The Little Giants, the kid who couldn't catch from Little Giants. The kid who needed to stick him on his hands in Little Giants because he couldn't catch a ball.
I have a backup, Vince Howard from Friday Night Lights. So that's my backup quarterback in case Uncle Rico gets hurt.
No, that wasn't what you drafted him for. I told you he was a backup quarterback, and then you realized that you may need to bench Uncle Rico. Both his wide receivers. Do you remember Clifford Franklin from The Replacements, Evan?
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
I don't think you've seen any of these movies that we're talking about.
Probably not.
So Clifford Franklin can't catch a football. So Bill has two receivers that can't catch.
Charles Jefferson from Fast Times at Ridgemont High is on my D. So is Steve Latimer from the program.
Latimer was a phenomenal pick.
Possibly the biggest specimen of all time.
Right.
My kicker is Wallace from The Waterboy, the black kid.
The guy who kicked the KKK head.
Yep. And my coach is Ted Lasso.
And Ted Lasso is his coach. So let me read you the best team now, Evan. You may know some of these names because they're not obscure retards like Bill's. Someone in the chat said, did anyone draft Shane Falco? Yes, he is my quarterback. Shane Falco is my quarterback.
Guys, he folds under pressure. That's Shane Falco.
That was the old Shane Falco. He exercised those demons. Shane Falco is the best player, best leader. Smash Williams, Friday Night Lights. We actually did research on it, and he did walk on to Texas A&M, so his knee is fine after tearing his ACL. Rod Tidwell, Show Me the Money from Jerry Maguire's, my wide receiver. I got Forrest Gump, who a lot of people don't know, had a full ride to Alabama for football. A lot of people forget that part of the movie. Fastest guy. I got my kick returner. I can line him up at wide out. I can line him up at running back. Total flex. I got Sunshine from Remember the Titans, who is the single best football athlete in the history of any football movie. He plays offense. He plays defense. He could be a lockdown corner. He could be a blocker. He blocked 8 guys on the winning touchdown run. He could throw the ball probably over a mountain further than Uncle Rico. He can catch. He could do it all. He just can't make the pitch. So we're not going to be running a triple option offense. But Sunshine is God. Defense, Evan? How about Bobby Boucher?
Perfect.
Want to fuck with that? Bobby, go. Just blow through the line. And Julius from Remember the Titans. So I have my defensive end and my linebacker.
Who's your coach?
I can put Sunshine at corner. And then my kicker, Kathy Ireland from Necessary Roughness. Bring some sex appeal to the team. Great leg, phenomenal kicker. And then to take this whole group of scallywags and make them a team, Herman Boone from Remember the Titans. You can't beat it. There's no better team you could assemble, and I can't believe I can't believe there's 3 other people in the draft with me, and that's the team I got.
But Herman Boone likes to run the veer, and Sunshine can't run.
But he adjusted at the end, if you remember. Remember, he said, "Coach, it's your offense."
You're going to have a quarterback controversy because Falco's not going to want to sit the bench.
There's no controversy because Falco's the biggest team player. He gave up his job at the end willingly and went back to the bar drinking beer. And I got fucking Sunshine, who is willing to play defensive end or corner if I want him to.
We'll see.
I mean, Forrest Gump's a fucking All-American in Alabama.
I just think Ghost, like...
I say a Ghost team is
when Ghost drafted the Icebox.
So Ghost's offense is good. He went all old school. Paul Crewe, Stone Cold Steve Austin at running back, and Deacon Moss, Michael Irvin's character from The Longest Yard.
All from The Longest Yard.
Right, all from The Longest Yard. Then he went with the only tight end available, basically, Brian Murphy, the deaf guy from The Replacements. Demetrius Harris from the Playmakers, who I don't think many people really know or have heard of. But look at his defense. His defense, he has Kelvin Gridiron from the Gridiron Gang. Dude's like 140 pounds. And then he went with Becky Icebox O'Shea, a 7-year-old girl, on his defense. I mean, what the fuck is that? He went with Nigel Gruff from The Replacements at kicker and Coach Klein from The Waterboy. But he's got no defense. He's done. He's got a 160-pound guy and a 70-pound girl.
Mr. Coach
He's
Klein.
Out. You can't. Even though his offense is very good, he's out. And then you have Joey Rackets with the final team. Fairly well balanced, but I think he made a mistake or two. He went Johnny Moxon from Varsity Blues. Me and Bill talked. He fucking quit the team.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, every single person on Night Ghost team had was either in prison or had a scandal of fixing games. Nigel, the kicker from what was that? The Replacements. Paul Crewe was fixing games. So Ghost team's the mess. And then so Rackets went Johnny Moxon from Varsity Blues. I don't want your laugh. Who quit football, Bill?
Yeah.
How's your leader a quitter?
I mean, the last thing he says is, "I never played football again."
Never played football again. But Rackets wants him on his that. So that's I don't know. Meggett from The Longest Yard, best running back on the board. Tweeter, Varsity Blues, great slot receiver. But his other flex position is Julian Washington, another running back, and he wanted to draft Billy Bob from Varsity Blues so bad that he stuck him at tight end because he caught a pass. He's 450 pounds, Evan.
And you think that Julian Washington, LL Cool J, is going to let Meggett just take all the
Not
carries?
a team player. Not a team player.
He's not. No, he's not. So that's and Julian in the movie was yelling about carries, that he wanted all the goal line work and he wanted the ball the whole time.
He didn't want Willie Beeman taking sneaks or anything out.
So I don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah, that's a disaster. On defense, he's got Vontae Mack and Danny Bateman, which I love. Great defense. Like, no problem with that. He took the Korean kid from the Little Giants as his kicker.
We don't even know the kid's name.
We don't even know if he can only kick like a 12-yard field goal.
The Korean
I
kid.
can kick a field goal.
And he's got Jimmy McGinty.
From the replacements, the coach. So what do you guys think in the chat? I mean, I think it's all me. Bill thinks it's all him. But,
if you got to have Uncle Rico.
My team is so versatile, bro. So versatile. Everyone on my team can play like 3 positions.
I mean, Shane Falco crumbles in the big game. So
Dude, it doesn't matter. We'll put Sunshine in the fourth quarter if I have to.
all
Most
right,
clutch player in the movies.
we'll see. Falco's not going to like getting benched.
Yeah, I mean, Falco's a team player. He's not going to need to get benched. He's clutch. So right now the votes are in our 4 Deep Bets Discord. Tommy G, 41 checks. Bill Rupp, 15. Rackets, 14. And Ghost, 5 checks and 4 shit emojis. So, so it is very close between Rackets and Bill for number 2 to run away with me.
Guys, I'm disappointed in you for voting for Tommy.
I mean, dude, and Ghost is like, well, they're just voting for you because you're Tommy G. I'm like, that ship sailed. If anything, Bill has that fucking fan favorite shit going now. It's not me anymore.
I would think they would vote against you.
Yeah, they would vote against me just to fucking see me get pissed off. They like when I'm mad. Hold on, I'm plugging this shit in. So, Evan, what do you think, knowing nothing about any of those movies?
I will say it sounds like you or Ghost has the best team.
Definitely not Ghost. Dude, he's got a little girl. You got to have defense.
You can't underestimate. That's girl power.
You definitely can't. You can't. I agree there.
I showed a picture of the kid from the movie. I don't even remember what kid he had as defense. And I put him side by side. I go, here's Ghost defense. It's like a girl with cleavage and 40 and like a fucking 140-pound 8-year-old. Yeah, we're gonna have a tough time running through that.
So yesterday, Evan, I got a 4,000-ounce Shamrock Shake delivered to me by Tommy G. He went to McDonald's at 11 o'clock at night, brought me I said, get me a small. He's like, large. I'm like, oh. So I could only drink half last night, and now I'm trying to defrost the other half. But I mean, like, who the fuck's going to drink this thing? It's huge.
Those things.
Evan, what kind of friend hand delivers a Shamrock Shake to you at 11 p.m. because you want it?
The best type of friend.
The best.
Yeah, nice.
And he gave you more than you asked for.
And he said small, and I said, I know people around here. This is my town. I can't be ordering a small anything. I have a brand.
These paper straws aren't making it.
Oh, they're horrible.
I mean, what's paper straws? Come on.
Horrible.
We were talking about last night in the Discord. If you Hoffman goes when he goes to the city, he goes into the Wendy's and steals all the plastic straws out of the thing and runs out.
Even if he doesn't order anything, he just goes and takes 5 because he's in New York and they're banning plastic straws. So he's just stockpiling.
They don't have straws. Everything's paper straws.
Yeah,
That's hysterical.
Yeah, we spent about 12 hours in the Discord last night hanging out. And some reason I just started craving McDonald's. I don't know why. I haven't had McDonald's in a couple months. I do it like once every month or two.
He goes, he's going to get one or two things, and he ends up buying $44 worth of McDonald's for himself.
I've never spent less than $40 at McDonald's in my life.
What?
Yeah, I got to get a fish fillet. You got to get a fish fillet. You got to get a Big Mac. You got to get chicken nuggets automatically. You got to get at least 2 orders of fries. You got to get a shake and a drink. You got to get a chicken sandwich. And then it's whatever else you're in the mood for. But that's the core. And it's not even that you're going to eat all that in one sitting. It's that you a little bit of bite of this, a bite of that, a nugget over here. A whole thing of fries is just getting killed on the way home. So the fries are done. You need 2 fries because your whole ride home is just crushing fries. And then when you get home, you need more fries. This fucking camera. When you get home, you need more fries for the rest of your meal. So I don't know. I guess people think that's weird.
You're not full?
Oh, yeah, I'm full. And I got a little in the fridge. But it's like there's a process. Like there's this fucking camera.
He said last night, you felt like shit.
Oh, yeah, I feel like I'm going to die today. But there's 2 forms of this. There is the ride home meal, which is basically your whole large fry and a few chicken nuggets.
Yeah, you definitely have to eat it on the ride home.
Got to kill a whole thing of fries on the ride home. And then when you get home, after you do that, you got no fries left. So you have to order another thing of fries to eat with your burger and all that. And then you don't know how, because McDonald's, you don't know. You got what's going to be good, what you're going to be feeling. So you take a little bit of everything and then see where you want to go with it.
Colt, I like the Filet-O-Fish. The Filet-O-Fish is good.
Filet-O-Fish is the most underrated thing at McDonald's.
But I
know,
think
man.
that Filet-O-Fish, the best one is Wendy's. Wendy's has the best Filet-O-Fish.
Probably, but the
Fish from a
McDonald's-
fast food restaurant, that sketches me out.
Well, I mean, pretty much anything from fast food.
Yeah, I mean, they're all bad.
bad.
Like, the burger's probably rat, and the fucking
Burger's bad.
chicken sandwich is probably pigeon.
Chicken
So like,
is probably like the ass part of the chicken and shit.
yeah. Have you ever seen those videos of the McDonald's food like 50 years later when it's like
It's just the
still
same.
looks exactly the same? Yeah. So there's nothing there that's safe. But I mean, give me something in the chat. I mean, fish fillet, yes or no? Just write yes or no.
Well, Colt said no. It's gross. So
Bill, you're yes. I'm yes. And Evan?
No.
No. So I'm fish fillet all in.
me too.
I mean, it may be the first thing I get from there. Like, I love a good old fish fillet. So we do have some hot topics to talk about here. Me and Bill wondered what we were going to talk about, and there we go. We just filled 30 minutes. So we do have some hot topics here, one of which is Aaron Rodgers. I'll go through the chat, yes or no. So let me just go here. Aaron Rodgers, 12. Have you seen this yet, E?
I saw that he posted like a gratitude message, but everybody was like hyping up that he was going to make a decision on Pat McAfee show today, and it was nothing, right?
Because McAfee said that he was coming home from wherever he was at because Aaron Rodgers was coming on to say something.
Well, no, just that he was coming on. I don't think it would. Listen, Aaron Rodgers' life revolves around the Pat McAfee show. That's number one. I've been telling everyone that from the beginning. He's staying at Green Bay or he's going to Indianapolis or he's retiring to work with McAfee. All he cares about is his post-football career. I can't tell you how many times I've said that, so I don't need to say it again. But he wrote a message last night. It's long. I'm not going to read the whole thing. But it started off with, here's some Monday gratitude. Thanks to all the quarterbacks I shared locker rooms with. Thanks to my ex for this. Thanks to this for that. And then the interesting thing I found online, he posted some pictures with it. There is one picture of, let me just see if I can find it. The last one, I believe it is. Yeah, the last picture is a picture. And this is the only thing that makes me believe a little bit that he's being a little cryptic. It's a picture. He always stands between Devontae Adams and Randall Cobb for the national anthem. And the last picture is one of the games he missed, which is a picture of Randall Cobb, Devontae Adams, and nothing in the middle. So that is the one thing I think everyone overlooked that a couple people online caught on to. But it's just Aaron Rodgers wanting attention. How many times are we going to feed into this shit? We did it all last offseason for fucking 4 months. Brett Favre used to do it all the time. It's basically a Packer quarterback thing. They just need fucking attention. And Tom Brady's doing it right now with,
it's putting all of, and it's kind of like they're working together because everybody's watching this McAfee show now. They're on his Twitter.
That's what it's for.
They're saying even the Green Bay Packers, the fucking front office was watching the show today because they don't know.
No one knows.
And they're watching the show just to get information of finding out what he's going to do because they don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So they don't know if he's going to walk in the office tomorrow and say, "Hey, I'm back for another year," or if he's not even going to call them, he's going to go somewhere else. So they're tuning into the show too to find out what's happening.
Yep. And it's, I don't know how many times people are going to fall into these traps of not understanding that these people are really more focused on keeping attention on them and building their brand for their NFT projects, their Twitch streams, their crypto projects, their radio shows, their podcasts. That is one of their main focuses right now, what they're going to do after football. And they need to keep the spotlight on them when times are down. And Evan, I know you're big in the NFT and crypto world. Like you're seeing it with all these athletes start to dabble into it and thinking post-football. Hollywood Brown, Bill was just saying, may leave football this year to go do a fucking video game project or something. Jamar Chase, a day after the Super Bowl, is tweeting out, "Can someone help me with graphics for my Twitch stream?" Tom Brady shows up with laser eyes, on his profile a year or so ago. Aaron Rodgers is the Pat McAfee show now. Like, this is what they're doing. And I know this firsthand. I'll kick to you guys from having No Mercy blow up as big as it did. It was a top 5 sports podcast in America. So when I had Kurt Schilling on, when I had Larry Johnson on, when I had Aubrey Huff on, when I had all these guys, there's your former stars, Wayne Corbett, guys that I became friendly with, who really just wanted to do what I was doing and we're doing. They're sitting there going, yeah, I was a great football player. I was a great athlete. But My time is past. How do I start a podcast? How do I get a bigger following? This is their number one focus, and these younger athletes and retiring athletes now see it, Bill, and they want a piece of it, and they're trying to get ahead of it.
But like I said, this was all planned because McAfee just came off vacation. His tweet yesterday was, on a bird back to Indiana. The vacation was great, and I enjoyed it immensely. But our 2022 NFL season starts Tuesday. Big guest, locked and loaded. Let's have an off season. And then in the first thing he says, Rodgers today, I just got back from vacation doing whatever his cleanse or whatever he did. So they had this plan. Listen, on Tuesday, when we both get back from vacation, let's tweet out something that I'm going to come on the show. Everyone's going to watch your show, and we're going to pretend that I'm making an announcement, but I'm not. You know, this shit's all planned, bro.
Who knows? And here's the thing, though. I can say before I kick back over to you, this isn't a tout or brag or anything. I'm friends with McAfee. I was showing Bill the other day. I got into my deleted Twitter. I was looking. You could see some of the messages still there. The third to last tweet that I tweeted from that account before it got banned was "No Mercy" now in the top 5 in sports podcast. Thanks to Pat McAfee, Barstool, Big Cat, and a couple other. And McAfee wrote, "Go get him, dog," with all these emojis, and we were responding back and forth. I know him. I did an event with him. I've drank beers with him. That dude's legit. McAfee will not do a stunt. Rodgers will do a stunt. McAfee won't. I don't think he's so genuine and so real. And you guys could probably tell that just from watching him. I don't think he was a part of it. I think if anything, Bill,
that's why I think
if anything, like you said before the show, I think maybe he thought Rodgers was going to say something.
That's what I said when Rodgers said that. His face looked a little shocked. McAfee's face looked a little shocked. Like, what do you're not announcing? You're just, like, it was a little weird. And I noticed it right away. Like, I saw his face when Rodgers said it. So
yeah, McAfee's not that dude. I know he did. You're talking about a dude who me and him sat and drank beers with fucking 7 fans for 3.5 hours after an event we did at the Patriots Stadium. That dude is a very straightforward, honest, good dude. I can't see him trying to dupe everyone for likes and retweets. But Evan, your take.
I mean, what we do is easy. I mean, compared to being a professional athlete, and I think that's why everybody wants to get into it. And they see, like, McAfee has 500,000 viewers a day.
Yeah,
imagine
but he's the best.
The ad revenue he makes a day is probably more than some of these people make a month. Not professional athletes, but
right.
I mean, it's just an easier thing to do than work your ass off and put your body on the line. That's why everybody wants to get into it. And you see Tom Brady, he started an NFT company. Gronk's getting into that. Like, everybody's doing all this crypto shit. I mean, the crypto, that might turn into something bad once regulations come, but
it's gonna
starting your own brand and stuff, that's just, like I said, it's much easier than being an athlete.
Right. And it's something that it's easy for them to do too. Like, get on and talk football all day. Yeah. Like, great.
It's what you
like, it's easier for them than us.
Absolutely.
Like, we have no sources. I can't bring on Devontae Adams to my show or anything. Like, it's fucking the 3 of us just trying to figure out something to fucking talk about today with no sports really going on. NBA's on a break. Football stopped. Golf doesn't start till tomorrow. Meanwhile, these guys could just walk on, like, bring fucking, whatever stud athlete they want on the show, and bang, you got to bang an episode. So, yeah, I mean, I think people would be amazed how much athletes want to be in this side of the business. And they're nervous about it too, because they also don't want to fuck it up and look bad. They don't like failing. So they do. I mean, most of the athletes I've spoken to about it are like, dude, how do I make sure not to fuck this up? Like, I want to make sure it's good. I want to make sure it's quality. What equipment do I need? How do I do this? I don't want to look scammy. Like, what's the best time of day to record a show? Like, you do it live. Like, they ask a lot of really good questions because they're nervous.
So crazy that there's so many podcasts and so many people talking about shit, and that there's so many people watching the other stuff. Like, like Rob Lowe has some type of podcast. It's supposedly real huge now, and somebody else has one, and they're all talking about different shit. But all these people are watching them. It's fucking nuts.
But podcasts and, like, YouTube videos and streaming and everything, that's all taking over. Like, I don't even have a cable box. Like, I watch podcasts while I work. Like,
none of yous do. None of you guys do.
This stuff is, like,
I don't understand how you gamble then. I can't gamble without regular television.
I have, like,
Evan is live. That's the thing.
Yeah, but the streaming services, you're always like 10 seconds, 15 seconds behind. It sucks. Yeah, see, I can't.
I don't think Evan's pounding live bets on a football game.
No, not quite.
He's putting a bet in, he's putting it in, and he's fucking not worrying about
Let it
it.
happen.
But yeah, so speaking of that, we do have a big announcement that's coming this week. We're going to be doing a No Mercy this week. For those of you that are interested in that, me and Bobby, we've been working on something for a couple weeks now, and we'll be announcing that shortly now that football is over, as I mentioned. We have a big special at 4 Deep. If you guys have not been in, I have won 10 of my last 11 college basketball bets, swept the board on Sunday. I think 3-1 last night. We're on fire right now, so I'm going to give you a free bet or two here on the show. But get over, we're doing our This Is March promotion that we do every year around this time. The monthly package is $97. You get everything in it. You get football, baseball, basketball, hockey, every sport that's going on. We've been live betting tennis all day today. I mean, just absolutely killing tennis all day with these big tennis tournaments going on. Price Wallace won another 15 units in golf this week. So you can go in and buy you can get a month, but it goes from now until April 15th. So you're getting an additional 3 weeks, additional 3 free weeks. So if you go onto the website, you'll see the This Is March banner at the top or the This Is March box on the side. You can actually purchase that. It'll be the $97 monthly subscription for all the sports, and you'll get the rest of February until the NCAA final, April 15th. So get in there now. It's a phenomenal value. You're basically almost getting 2 months for the price of one. And then current subscribers or weekly subscribers who have any upgrade questions, obviously go in the Discord, DM Night Ghost, and he'll help you out with that. But big promotion. You're basically getting 2 months for the price of one, and it's already 45% discounted. So that $97 is a 45% discount, plus you're getting another 3 weeks. So use code MARCH45. MARCH45 is the code. Just click that, MARCH45, boom. You'll be in there. So come check it out. Price Wallace, GOAT. I seen the chat. Unbelievable. I think the kids swept the 3 balls the other day on Saturday. So every sport. Bill, NASCAR, you hit a plus 1,400, I believe, this weekend?
Friday night. Yep. Friday night we hit a plus 1,400. Zane Smith to win. He won. And then Saturday we came right back at it. We had Allmendinger and Ty Gibbs, which I told you guys Ty Gibbs was around 5 the whole race. He petered out a little bit at the end, but Allmendinger was right up there and got passed on the last lap. He was leading the whole race. So that was another one we were real close in. And then Daytona, there was 44 crashes. Yeah. As I told everybody not to bet a lot on, we bet like half a unit or 0.25. Trevor and I told you that it was going to be Daytona's impossible. Everybody crashed. It came back at the end. We had a rookie that won. So Daytona, those super speedways are always very hard, but we got a plus 1,400, which carried us for the weekend. And then we killed the All-Star game, the NBA All-Star game that night. I completely destroyed it. Seth Curry to win MVP plus 900. I had Seth Curry over 20.5 points, which was easy, and LeBron James over 4.5 assists. So all 3 of those cashed easily. Somebody actually in the chat sent me the tweet that Steph Curry was doing this thing for charity. And I'm like, oh shit, he's doing it for charity. He's going to try to score. And nobody thought he was going to do what he did on fucking All-Star. I mean, that was the greatest shooting display I've ever seen in my life.
It was insane.
You know, like it couldn't have been better if it was in like more of an important game. If it was in like a NBA Finals or something, that would have been awesome. But for this, I mean, him doing that and then LeBron hitting that game-winning shot for us.
Perfect. So coming off, probably we didn't really get a chance to talk about it because we didn't have a show yesterday, but coming off the worst All-Star weekend I've ever seen. Oh, 3-point contest, Towns wins. Like, what the fuck? Kennard was like the lock there. Like that was a great bet, but Towns won it. That fucked everyone. And the dunk contest was the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
It might just put the dunk contest to bed. That might have killed it.
They need to do what they've been talking about for years and get all these super dunkers at all these parks like Rucker Park and all these parks around the nation to come out there and do a year-long thing where they have to qualify for the dunk contest and then an NBA player sponsors them. And let's get these dudes on the playgrounds who really can bounce.
Tommy, they were even saying, like what we said, like they were like, oh, we'll give these guys, make a prize pool and then let the money go to charity. To charity? These guys want the money.
Yeah.
Make it $1 million for the winner and they'll go out and try, as we've seen in the MLB Home Run Derby.
Peter Alonso, I'm leaving this camera off for a minute because the flickering is too much. Peter Alonso has actually made more money during the home run derby than he has in his whole Major League Baseball career from his salary. So, I mean, this is a situation where they need to do this. They need to get to a point where they start motivating these players to play. They start doing something different, break out. It's just, you're not even getting the best players. Like,
you don't think John Morant would have entered if it was $1 million cash purse?
Right. Dude, and if you think about, I'm just trying to see if this may fix it. Let me try this. If you look at it, think about the old dunk contest. No, it's still fucked. The old dunk contest where Spud Webb, Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, Sean Kemp, even the Aaron Gordon and fucking Zach LaVine. I'm taking the camera off, guys. Sorry. All that shit was phenomenal. Now who do we have in it? Cole Anthony, Tescudo Hernandez, whatever the fuck his name is, Obi Toppin, who can't even get 5 minutes of burn for the New York Knicks, or fucking who the fuck are these guys? No one cared to begin with. Like, you put $1 million to the winner and watch how quick you see Ja Morant and all these guys fucking enter the dunk contest. Like, it's so simple to fix. They just don't care.
They were talking about, like I said, on that show, on the NBA show, put it like a charity, like they do in the quarters for charity. No, not for charity. These guys want the money.
Yeah, give them the money. You don't fuck the charity shit. Stop.
Put $1 million prize up, and you'll see who enters that fucking contest.
No one's playing hard for charity. They're playing hard for their own fucking money. They're selfish. Give them the money. And I know Stephen A. Someone said Stephen A. said this the other day. Stephen A. stole it from shit that's been talked about for 3 years and claimed it as his own. This is something that's been talked about for years, that they need to do this. It would be awesome. Have a Cleveland dunk competition that goes on for months, and these guys got to compete in the best dunker out of Cleveland and the best dunker out of Chicago. And then you have fucking Zach LaVine represent the guy in Chicago and LeBron represent the guy in Cleveland, and have LeBron throwing him the ball up in the air. Have them do a tandem alley-oop dunk. Like, bring the stars into it so it's at least fun. But anyway, fuck the NBA. They're retarded.
But
that celebrity game. Celebrity game was the worst thing I've ever seen. Worst thing. I didn't even know who the fuck anyone on that court was. Everyone led with, this is fucking Joe Bomongo, notorious for having 38 million Instagram followers. Like, when the first thing they're saying about you is how many followers you have, that means you're not important. That's like none of these people were anyone. And then it was the fucking, none of them could play basketball. Like, maybe if you're going to do a celebrity all-star game, try and pick some people who actually can dribble. Like, maybe that should be a little part of it. Like, just the NBA fucked up that whole weekend. And then LeBron, Steph, and all the guys.
Curry thing.
They saved him on Sunday. They saved the NBA on Sunday. So anyway, let's get to some free bets here. College basketball slate today, Super Tuesday. We'll be popping in the Discord. We've been killing it, absolutely killing it. I see people in the chat. If you want to just scroll up, Ace King Trader, the 3-ball sweep from Price the other day was my biggest payday. You see, Tommy doesn't know what day it is. That is correct. Everyone is on fire at 4 deep. We're really all crushing it at the same time. This is our time of year. So I'll give you a few basketball bets for today. Being that it's Super Tuesday, a little surprised that there's not more games that jumped off the board for me, but there are a couple. The first one I'll give you here is Florida. I do like Florida in this game. I think they win this. This is pretty much a must-win game for them. Arkansas is 21-6, 10-4 in conference. They're good. They're locked. They're going to get in the tournament. But Florida's right on that kind of bubble. They're 17-10. They're 7-7 in conference. This is against a ranked team. They really need a win here today. So I think there's going to be a lot of motivation. I think that stadium is going to be rocking. They just got smacked by Kentucky. Bad loss to Texas A&M, which kind of put them off the bubble. So just beat Auburn the other day, and I think they come out and beat Arkansas today. So I'm going to take Florida here. This is even money. I think you could even get +1 in a lot of spots. So I'm going with Florida there. This Villanova game, you guys know I went to Villanova. I try not to bet on Villanova too much because I do have a bias. But whenever I think they're going to lose, those bets tend to hit pretty well. I think UConn is in a similar situation here. I mean, I think they're in the tournament. I don't think you have to worry about that. But I think this is a big win for them. Villanova, I have a feeling they get knocked off today. This just seems like one of those games where Villanova walks in on a 5-game win streak, and it's just one of those feel games as someone who went there and follows this team as closely as anyone can. Big game against Providence coming up in their next game. I don't see it. I think Villanova loses here. So I'm going to go with UConn on this one against my boys. And the final game is not really fit my system. It doesn't fit my model, doesn't fit my thought process watching games. This is more just I made a promise to myself that for the rest of the year, I was going to bet on Kansas State every time they played. Kansas State has a sneaky little outside chance of making some noise and getting into this tournament. I think this team is unfortunately a victim of having a really bad stretch in the middle of the year where they lost like 7 out of 9 games and then turning it on just a little bit too late. They had a really tough loss at Oklahoma State the other day that they should have won. They beat up on Iowa State. They beat West Virginia. This team is actually very good. I think Kansas State right now, if they made the NCAA tournament, could make it out of the first weekend. But I don't think they're going to make the tournament. So if they do want to make it, they're going to need to knock off Kansas. They're going to need to knock off Texas Tech, Oklahoma, something. They're probably not going to win tonight. But I think they come out playing hard. I think they're going to be going 100 miles an hour. This is a rivalry. And this team is good. Their guard play is phenomenal. I think they got enough to stay within 13 at worst in this one. So I'm going to take Kansas State. I wrote money line in there. Ignore that, Evan. That's just Kansas State plus 13. Okay. So Kansas State plus 13 tonight. I think they can keep this game close. I don't like going against Kansas with road teams in their home building. But I'm going to actually go with Kansas State here plus 13. I think this team's better than 13 points worse than Kansas. I think they keep this game close. So those are the 3 college basketball plays. I got about 4 or 5 others that I'm going to be giving out. Plus, we'll be doing some parlays. Just missed a plus 2,000 parlay yesterday. We were sweating it till the wee hours of the night. So those are the college basketball plays for the day. Evan, do you have NHL plays? Let me try my camera again.
I do. So Ghost gave 1 NHL play for the day, and that is Toronto's team total over 3.5. He said you can take it if you get 4, but 3.5 is ideal here. And that's the only play he's got.
Okay. Ghost has been white hot on fire. And the camera's done. Ghost has been white hot on fire. Let me just see if I can go in his hashtag here and see. So coming into, I don't think he graded this one yet from yesterday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 1, 2, 3 in a 22-game stretch heading out of the weekend. 19 and 3 in a 22-game stretch. One of those a plus 220. One of those a plus 155. So these aren't like, none of them were minus 200s. They were all minus 120, minus 150. Normal lines. 19 and 3 is fucking unheard of, Bill. He's been white hot, and we've been tailing it till the cows come home.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I sign up.
You got to be retarded at this point. Like, how much more can we tell you? So get on board, sign up, come kill it. You guys know I destroy March Madness. It doesn't. When I say this is March, that's my motto. This is March, and I'm not going to use the voice because it's only for the conference tournament. But we go full gladiator, and this is March right now. So even though it's February, this is March. So if you want to get on the train, the Tommy Buckets train, come on board. Ghost is hot. Bill's hot. Fucking Price is hot. Rackets hit 3 straight tennis live bets today. We're on fire. Come on board. Check it out. 4deepbets.com. You get 3 free weeks. Try it for a month. You will not regret it. I promise you that. Then we'll run this shit right into baseball. Bill, you must feel sad. You really don't have anything to bet on today, right?
No, nothing. No NBA. Maybe I'll tail Ghost. I like Ghost in-game hockey. So I wait for the in-game on the hockey. Then maybe I do some college basketball, and then I have a couple people who text me, maybe some women's college basketball.
Okay, we hit that yesterday.
That's how it goes. So when you get in, guys, you got to talk to everybody, and then sometimes you find people who are really sharp and they give you good plays.
Yeah. The big thing we've been killing with, I mean, tennis live betting is we've been killing. It's easy. Racket's been killing that. And Ghost Hockey Live has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then, most of the other stuff pregame, but even Price Wallace live, he's actually made the most money for the subs on day 2 and day 3 of the tournament after he gets a day of feel of the golfers coming in and doing those 3 balls. He swept a round robin 3 ball. I mean, like 75 units he made on fucking Saturday on like a 5-unit bet. So if you are someone who likes to bet things live, if you're a degenerate like us and you're involved in this, especially if you're casual, great. We give a lot of pregame stuff for the casual bettor. But if you really like to sweat and be a part of a community, our chat room's popping around the clock. There's live bets going for every sport around the clock. If Olympics are on at 4 a.m., we're betting that. If ping pong's on, we're betting that. So whatever you want, we got you. Way more content, way better picks, and a way better community, and way more access to your handicappers. We get to talk with us all the time in the chat room than any other company. So 4deepbets.com, $97 gets you from now until April 15th. And I guarantee you we make you your money back, probably in a week, but definitely over that 4-week period of time, without a doubt. Ask anyone in the chat. They'll tell you the same. So that's it. Hoffman's been killing it too. I forgot Hoffman.
Yeah, you had a couple parlays.
Anything else on the way out here, Ev?
I don't think so.
All right. I apologize for the camera issues today. It was working in the pre-show, and then it just started shitting the bed. So I will go get another piece. I think it's this adapter piece that I'm working with here. So my apologies on that. Won't happen again. Actually, probably will happen again, but I'll tell you it won't happen again. But I'll work on that. And since I got Bill Rupp a shake, maybe I'll go make him pick me up a fucking USB adapter. But final words, Bill Rupp.
Not really anything. Got NASCAR this weekend and collect on Mondays.
All right, cool. Keep in mind, guys, we're back tomorrow. The new schedule, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So all we did was move Monday to Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And then maybe we'll be adding some more shows along the way. Just reading a couple things in the chat where I said, ask the chat. Best company ever, said Blue. Best investment I've ever made since Honcho. Easily, said Matt Howard. The hockey bet, Scott, we already gave out. It's on the side there. Toronto team total over 3.5. And Mike Honcho just said, I haven't deposited money in months. You've not seen a company like this, I promise you. Evan Hand, final words.
Collect on Tuesdays.
Collect on every day right now. I mean, it's literally just collect on every day. So
Valid.
we're going to have a new shirt. Collect on Mondays, crossed out, collect on every day.
I agree.
Yeah, so we are on fire. We love you guys. Appreciate you. And we will see you tomorrow, Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Subscribe. Click the fucking subscribe button. Evan's the best producer ever. Do him a favor. Click fucking subscribe for him, you fucking losers. For Bill Rupp, Evan Hand, I am Tommy G, cameraless. I'm going to do – hold on. Let me put it on for my sign-off. Let's see if I can at least get it to work for this. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!